Hey, yo, what up, Aaron? I see you over there. Aaron pulled up. Aaron was like, hold on, let me see something. Let me see what Barz doing. Aaron was like, hold on, let me see what this man Barz doing real quick. Yo, shout out to the viewers, man. We using FL Studio. If you guys don't know, man, this is my favorite DAW to use. And what we're doing today, we're doing a lo-fi song, something smooth, something cool. But I got a little surprise for you. I didn't write these lyrics. So it's gonna be kind of hard for me to do the flow to it. Like when you create something and when you're rapping, right? And when you're writing something, you have a certain timbre and certain texture that you would like to attack on a beat. So what I'm doing now is I'm literally rapping something that I didn't practice the flow. Someone else gave me the lyrics. This is for a commercial. This is for their brand. This is for their podcast or website type of thing. It's a spirituality podcast. So this is a paid job. This is a freelancing job that I'm doing. I'm just showing you guys a little bit of how I get down in the studio and like why I do certain things and for jobs. This is not for my personal use. This is what I mean, like, don't create music just for yourself. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not making this for me. So we're gonna play the track real quick. We're gonna run it back, rock out for a bit, and I'm gonna spit the flow to you guys so you guys can see. I got this in FL Studio. I got my I want to show you guys my my vocal chain before it goes into the DAW. As you can tell, my voice is already going through it. But before that, it even hits FL Studio, I already have a set of plugins being used and processing through my audio interface that I have. Shout out to Antelope Audio. They got the discrete force energy cord. One of the best things that ever happened to my music. One of the best things that ever happened to me lyrically. I found a new way in my voice, so I love that. So as you can see here, I got the VP76 equalizer. Or compression, preamp. I'm sorry, VPA 76 preamp. It's like a Neve. It's like a Neve. This is like a Neve preamp. This is the MG4 equalizer. Now this is a vocal simulator. So when I say not vocal simulator, but a hardware simulator, it simulates the sound of what hardware gear would do. And it's powered by 2 powerful amps with inside the gear. I only have a 4-channel, so that's why I only get 2 amps. So I'm able to use 2 different amps with this type of leveling and amplifying. And I have a compression at the bottom, that Opto 2A. Everybody uses that. Everyone loves that Opto. Anybody that's in the studio, they know exactly what that stands for. And I just got the gain up to 45. I got my peak up to 45. Keep it nice and even on my EQ. I didn't really change anything on my EQ because I do a lot of my processing in FL Studio. So that's what's really going to happen. You're going to hear a lot of the processing being done in FL Studio. But before my vocal even hits the DAW, trust me, it sounds good. Like I try to make sure it sounds as clean as possible, especially in the type of environment I am in. I have 3 mechanic shops around me and then 1 under me. So it just goes to show you how you got to record in certain situations and areas. As you guys can tell, I'm recording in the open air in my studio, not a booth. Dr. Dre records in an open area with like Kendrick. I think M still goes into the booth because it's just that's what he was basically came up off of, was going into the booth. But for me, I like recording like this because I'm here with the music. I don't have to run back and forth between the booth and where I'm at, and I still get good clean vocals, and that's because of the Antelope Audio. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit the way people look at me crazy when artists will be like, yo, Barz, let me get a feature, Barz. Let me get a feature. Let me get a this, that, and the third while they're in the studio. So I come in the studio and I be chilling. And I just sit right here. You know what I mean? Usually I got the microphone on the right hand side. People be standing, but I sit right here, lay my stuff down. They be like, "Yo, you just sat down and did." I lay down like a bridge or whatever, sing whatever, and do it. And they be like, "Yo, what? Like you doing it like that? That's how you rocking, Barz?" And yeah, that's how I'll be rocking, man. Yeah, so We got this cool, smooth track. I got the lyrics up here right now in front of you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play that for you guys. It's called Anamorphic. That's what I'm gonna call it. I think that's what the name of the song is. Anamorphic. I think he spelled it wrong. So these are the lyrics. Yeah, relentless journey, grains of sand in my hand, clock ticks, days pass. Understand my plan, invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by like the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessings in the curse, this duality's found. Say you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadlines is where I gotta stay. Yeah. So that's the the first verse. KG, what's good with you, baby? KG, this is how I do it, man. This is a dead ass how I do it, man. I just get right to work. And like I was saying before, KG, this is not a personal song for me, right? I get hired freelancer as a freelancer on Fiverr, and these people come to me and they say, hey, I know that you're an artist. I know that you're a rapper. You're well acclaimed. Blah 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 blah. I need to make this, and this for my podcast. I need this, and this for my my radio show or my football team or so on and so forth. And I'm just showing people basically like I didn't write this. I didn't write none of that. That was lyrics that were given to me, and I had to formulate it so it fits to the beat. So that's the best thing about this. Colin, what's good? What's good with you, Colin? And so the best thing is I'm going to show you guys basically how I do freelancing work for artists or content creators. And my job is to show you how to punch in correctly. So like, you don't feel like, oh my God, like I got to do it all in one take. Everybody always does that shit to me. I got to do it all in one take. No, you don't. Stop. Get some help. Get some help. You don't have to do it in one take. I know everybody wants to be one take Jake, but you don't have to. It's dope. It's the cootie wall of everything. It's like, yeah, you did. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to. So I'm gonna play this track one more time. This really cool lo-fi. Painter said, yo, what's up? Just thought I'd peep the live. Looks dope. Hey, man, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. I'm just creating this song for this company. They have a introduction they want to do. DJ EA Sports is in the building. What's up, EA Sports? What's good with you, baby? EA, this is how I do it, man. This is how I do it. This is how I make my bread, yo. I just wanted to show artists that you guys can do this. Like, you don't have to write. You don't have to make music for yourself, right? I'm gonna put it out here like this, and y'all walk with me for a little bit. Let's say you have 5 artists, and each artist had a Fiverr account, right? And each artist is a specialty in certain things. Like, you got an artist that's a down south dude, you got an artist that's a West Coast dude, you got an artist that's a East Coast dude, you got an artist that's a Midwest dude. Let's say you got 4 artists, right? And on Fiverr, they look for specifics. Like, they want choppers on this. They want East Coast vibe on this. Or they want a West Coast, or they want to take it down south. Or shit, we want some Boston shit. Like, we want some Celtic Boston shit on this side. You could have these artists and delegate them. You don't have to make a record label. You don't have to make an entertainment company. You could literally make a profile for each one. And this is what this is. So I have 2 LLCs. I don't know if a lot of people know this. I have 2 LLCs. I have Mr.Goodbarz LLC, and I have YHL. This is the Mr.Goodbarz part. I did not write this. This is not my music. They're hiring me to say, they were like, hey, we need your vocals on this. We like what you got. We like your samples. We like your music on Spotify. Don't only just use your Spotify as, oh, I got music on Spotify. Use it as a business card. Show people. Be like, hey, man, this is what I do. If you need this done for your, don't just make, I want everybody kill me with that, bro. They be like, oh, they got to see my dream. All right, no, we can see your dream, but we got to get the money for your dream first. So let's go ahead and spend in some of that rap power you got and come over here on Fiverr or whatever freelancing website you want to use. I heard Thumbtack is really good too. Like, if you want to book your own shows, go to thumbtack.com. Go check them out. You pay for certain people to lead to you, and then if you like do comedy entertainment, you can pop up to their wedding and do your stuff. DJ EA Sports is really great spot for DJs, for wedding ceremonies, bro. It's bread up there, 200 up, man. Charge what you want, brother. Charge what you want. That's what I tell people, and I book a couple shows through it. Shout out to Flow Free or Die too. They booking people out here. But yeah, I just think about that. You know what I mean? You got like an entertainment company of artists that basically rap or sing or play instruments that all freelance. So That's what I'm doing here. And I do that for my team. I have a drummer, I have a bassist, I have a singer, I have a couple rappers. And what I do is I tell them like, yo, keep working on your music, but you got a song and a hook. You got a full 3-bar, you got full 3 verses, 2 choruses on this song, and then you have a 16-bar verse over here. That's 220, and that's 100. I tell them to work. That's what I tell them to do. Even when they got a job, even when they got a, nah, you can't just sit there in your closet and rap all day, man, over here. You can't do that over here. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. There's some good game on my soul. I'm trying to tell you, bro, like, it's a way you can still be your artistic self. It's a way you can still be like a person that creates and still be able to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a painter paints. Yeah, he might be painting everything he got on there, but he doesn't mind that check that come through once in a while when he sold that painting. I ain't gonna hold you, man. They like, and then, but the only downfall is this, right? Think about this, and this is the hard part for artists. They don't know how to let go. You do not own the rights of it. You do not own the rights of your voice, and you do not own the rights of the music or the things you wrote. So you have to be able to get away from it. Let it go. So, but if someone's like, yo, can you make a song for $200? What are you gonna say? I'm gonna say, yeah. I don't know about you. Like, you got the lyrics? You know what I mean? Like, I'm nice with it, nigga. I'm not gonna hold my talent back because I'm like, no, my dream and goal is to get my 3.5 music video on YouTube and you know what I mean? That's my song. And I don't care about Mr.Goodbarz music at all. Not yet. Mr.Goodbarz, I better go get some bread. He better go get some bread. Mr.Goodbarz better get it together. Like, he better get he better get right. So this is what I'm gonna show y'all, man. This is the beat right here. And I'm gonna spit the first verse just real quick so y'all can see, like, and I'm gonna literally record it. They said they want my voice deep. Yeah. Relentless journey, grains of sand in my hand. Clocks tick, days pass, understand my plan. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Now you see how I did that? I just laid that. I don't gotta worry about it because I caught my breath. Catch your punches. When you feel like you can't catch the breath, just stop. Just stop. Don't feel like, oh man, I fucked up. Nah, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go right there, I'm gonna go right in the middle of that bitch. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessing and the curse, this duality's found. Say you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline is where I gotta stay. It's bars. That's $200. Colin's like, that's tough. Like, but you saw that, right? But bro, that's $200. That's $200. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I'm getting paid. I didn't write that. I'm not even that smart. Tim Golden was good. I'm not even that smart. I don't write like that. I'm like, the stove hot, you bitch stupid, she burning food. That's me. I don't rap like that. Y'all know my raps. So he's like, that shit's tough though. He's like, you see how I stopped it though? I didn't even get mad. I caught my breath. And I was like, let me go back. And then as I punched in, as you can see right here, I just did a little bit of the bar. I didn't do a lot. I just did a little bit of the bar right there. And that's all I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to do much. I just wanted to do just enough where it still sounded good. It still felt peace. It still felt like something was going on. You know what I'm saying? And then look, all I got to do, let's listen to it. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to it to make it sound like it's one track. Yeah. Clean, right? That's me right there. They said they want my voice deep. They said they want my voice. That's why I did that. Relentless journey, grains of sand in my hand. The clocks tick, days pass, understand my plan. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessing in the curse, this duality's found. I don't need this. 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline, this is where I gotta stay. It's bars. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And I'm off to the, and now I'm off to the hook. So now that didn't even sound like a punch in, right? That didn't sound like, you know how sometimes when you guys are recording in Pro Tools, this is why I don't like Pro Tools. And all the Pro Tool dudes gonna come out. Look, listen, when you punch in Pro Tools, you can hear that fucking click. I don't care when that point ends, right there, you can hear that click of where the track and the wave file cuts. In Fruity Loops, I don't know what it is. It has a transient that it fades it out. Every time a transient ends on a wave file, on the wave clip itself, it just fades it out perfectly. It doesn't sound like a plug-in, punch in. I swear on fucking Pro Tools, bro, every fucking time I use Pro Tools, it's like this, like, every time the wave, that's what it's a high. And I hate that. And you can fade it and you can re-automate it. I didn't have to do nothing right there. I didn't have to do nothing. It sound clean. Let's run it back. They said they want my voice deep. Yeah. Relentless journey, grains of sand in my hand. The clocks tick, days pass, understand my plan. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessing in the curse, this duality's found. So you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline, this is where I gotta stay. It's bars. It's bars, nigga. It's me. I keep it simple for him. You know what I mean? So this is what I do, right? I'm gonna go ahead and start my dubs. So I start my dub process. If I have to punch them, I punch them. So we're gonna do it. Let's get it. This is dubs. They said they want my voice. They said they want my voice deep. Yeah. Relentless journey, grains of sand in my hand. The clocks tick, days pass, understand my plan. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessing in the curse, this duality's found. Say you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline, this is where I gotta stay. It's bars. Boom. You know what I'm done. Like I ain't gotta do too much. It's a simple verse. Boom. Cartel Holiday, what's good with you, baby? Showing people how to punch in on FL Studio, man, because they be having a tough time, I feel like. So as you can tell, I got the main vocal, I got the dub. They all look, the vocals look clean. Let's play it back. So normally what I do, so on my mixer FL Studio, I just go right to it. As you can see, I normally color code it, but like I always start my recording process on insert 5. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I usually throw the one wave file, if it's one wave file beat, on one. Sometimes people give me 4 tracks of beats, so that's why I got myself to 4. But I usually save these 3 for anything like these 3 right here. I save 2, 3, and 4 for like sound effects, any additions to the beat like 808s, or if somebody got a beat with no bass and they add bass, and whatever extra effects, and I save that for 4. But I start my recording process at 5, because then I can say verse 1, dubs, ad-libs, verse 2, dubs, ad-libs, hook, 2, 3, bridge. And I have this in my brain. I don't need a template to tell me how to format a song. So I start blank. I don't have nothing on this. This is raw, just like it is. So now what I do is I go to my first track, I put it in 6. And then the cool thing about FL Studio, everything works with a menu or window type of vibe. So if I could just double click my wave file, just go to 6, double click my wave file, go to 6. That's the same insert. So it's the same, technically the same, it's supposed to be the same vocal. So you want to put it in the same insert, right? So that's going to go into 6, and this is going to go to 7. I ain't mixed, I ain't processed yet. All I'm gonna do is just bring it down a little bit below it, because I know the dub's gotta be lower than the main vocal. Just simple stuff. I haven't even started processing yet, so let me change this back to compact. So we're gonna run it back and just listen to it. You know what I mean? We're just gonna listen to it. They said they want my voice deep. They said they want my voice deep. Yeah.
Relentless journey, brings a sand in my hand. The clocks tick, days pass.
Okay, I see you, brother.
Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me.
Nice and
Never
clean.
slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessing in the curse, this duality's found. Say you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline, this is where I gotta stay. It's bars.
Now, this person told me this song is full range. I have all the creative possibilities to do what I want. So here, as an artist, I will put the chorus here. That's what I would do. Because normally, basic song structure 101, it goes verse, chorus, verse 2, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, maybe a verse 3, maybe another bridge, maybe whatever, super chorus, whatever you want to do. And usually the verse starts first. So in my head, I'm going to think, since that bass line kicks up, hey, I'm going to add some singing or some type of melodic structure so that it has some type of presence and bop to the main chorus. So what I'd normally do if I want to find, like, let's say, like, I bet I got the beat. I'm like, oh, damn, I don't even know what the auto-tune setting is. This free plugin is called G-Tune. Literally, I'm going to type that in, G-Tune. I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to see where that bass lines up at. I'm going to see what the bass is and make sure everything's on grid. Everything's on grid. All right, so I'm going to just check real quick. I normally detach this plugin, so, like, not only can you, it's all Windows, but I could take it and put it onto my next monitor. So that's a great thing. So here we go.
Bars.
So it's D, A sharp. So it's all D minor. So I go back to my discrete 4 synergy chord, and I'll go back to I got the auto tune. So now, before my voice even hits the DAW, it's being auto tune now. It's 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 auto tune now. Yeah, there it is. It's auto tune now. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. And the problem, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all listening to that like, oh, that sounds dope, and this is real voice. That's not my real voice. That's auto-tune. The problem with the new auto-tune, and I feel like some artists catch it and like they're like, I don't want it to sound like that. It's cut that damn retune speed down, man. Oh, cut the flex up. Cut the flex up, turn the retune speed down, and get down. Let's get that robotic shit out so my voice can really fluctuate and move. I like to turn the humanization up a little bit, especially on soulful tracks, so it still kind of sounds humanized. And at that point, I turn the retune speed up. But sometimes people be having a retune speed up, flex tune speed up, Roberto up, tracking all the way up. I take my tracking down to like 50%. And tracking is basically like think of yourself recording into the auto tune and how much of your voice does it track? Does it track the breaths? Does it track like your timbre when you go high? Does it track it correctly? Like, I don't know if anyone ever seen Melodyne retune speed. Yeah, cut that retune speed down. I start with piano or bass. I already have the lyrics and melodies in my head. Keith, I'm gonna show you something. I didn't even start with nothing. This is a paid project. So like someone handed me and look, Pete, my man Keith went in. He was like, I start with bass and I start with pianos. I'm not this ain't about that. This ain't about your music. This ain't about my music. This is about someone else coming to you to freelance a song from you, right? They literally give you the instrumental. They give you the lyrics and they say, hey, I need you to say this. Now, trust me, I've said no to a couple things. I ain't never calling none of the man Diddy. I promise you I won't. But yeah, Cartel, that retune, they need to cut that retune speed down. But Cartel, so in this auto tune, right, they have something called flex tune. And if you see right now, it's all the way up, but it's how much the retune speed grabs your voice. How far does it go on the spectrum of sense? You know what I'm saying? So I could control that. I could have my retune speed all the way up, but now I knock it down to like 20 sometimes just to get. I get that little wang tang blang 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 thing going on. So and then I apply this. Then I really try to sing into it. So it's and really try to make the notes. So like
I goes meeting deadlines is where I gotta stay. And it's balls.
Right?
Wait up outside. All my life. I've been fighting them all my life. I've been fighting them all my life. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah.
Smith said, I remember when you taught me that way back. Yo, Smith was right there. We was in the basement before I had the studio. We was in the basement and I was like, yo, nah, Smith, this is how you really make it sound like you're not on auto-tune. But if you can tell and but if you really sing a note, you can really like see the inflections in your voice and where your voice naturally and practice singing. Don't just use auto-tune. And one time this girl came into the studio and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna sing this and you're just gonna auto-tune everything. And I was like, what? And she sung this, I don't know what the fuck it was. Goldie was with me. She sung this stuff and I wasn't mad. I was just like, you really got the game fucked up because you don't think you don't have to perform now. Like, you don't think that you have to sing on key. And I did it. I went into Melodyne or Waves Tune and I fucking pulled her voice where it's at, and she loved it. And it sounded like Britney Spears in 2013 when she couldn't hit the notes right, even though she was singing above her range. She should have been singing like alto tenor. They try to have her sing soprano. So, and it's just like, just know what you're doing, man. Just know what you're doing. So I got the hook here. This is a hook they gave me. So I'm gonna walk through it. I don't even know how to, it says time, the hook, this is the chorus. This is their chorus that they wrote me. I did not write this. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. It sounds like a really great poem, but is it hip hop? Can we make it Can we make it soulful? Can we make it lo-fi? Can we do these type of things? So let's see.
Chasing goals, meeting deadlines is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how. So time keep on slipping, never. So I like that. And it doesn't sound twangy. Like time keep. It's still kind of my rap voice, but it's like it's altered. Like it has a little bit of like Life Jennings in it. Life Jennings. I love Life Jennings' voice. And to be honest, like a lot of my singing is a reflection of him. Especially to soulful type songs, because you kind of need the time keep on, a little bit of mama say mama nanu not nusa, like you know what I mean, type of shit. Like you gotta mama say mama namu not mus, like you gotta just hit it a certain way. It's like raspiness. It's like like you know what I mean. So normally when I sing vocals, I do four layers. That's it. I don't add no. I might do an ad lib, but I don't do like another chorus layer. So I do a high, low. That's it. I don't even do mids no more. My second high has mids in it, so I just fuck around with it. And I might do some. I do some baby talk just to make it sound, just to hit the note. So watch how I do this. Like don't pick on me. Don't judge me.
You got to make weird sounds when you're in the studio. Everyone's scared to make weird sounds in the studio. Make weird sounds. Wake up your vocal cords. You know what I mean? Everybody come in the studio all high.
Yeah, dog. I just want to rap, dog. Two drop.
No, nigga. Let me hear you sing something. Let me hear you rap something. That's why I love Southern artists, and I love East Coast and West Coast. The new young boys from the West and the new young boys from like the East, New England, New York, and down South. Anybody in the middle of that shit that be trying to copy what these niggas do, except for like if you in like Chicago and all the way over there in Illinois, but any of them niggas in the middle, they be trying to copy the shit and they just sound so. Look, listen, you can tell a rapper from a person that's just trying to do the shit because they want to get some butt. You could tell the difference, and when they just come, it's like, where the hood at? Where the hood at? And no hate on them guys, but if you're gonna come in that studio and you sit down with me and I'm like, yo, sing that shit. Let me hear you really sing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to tell people. That's all. I'm not an asshole. Everyone's like on Facebook, Goodbarz is an asshole. He be talking shit about artists and new artists. Like I think everybody that. So by the way, I think everybody, and I mean everybody on Facebook, when they be chatting like that, they sound like every average basic white girl that works at Dunkin' Donuts in Merrimack. When I read y'all comments, that's the voice I hear. Just that girl at the drive-thru, she gives you extra whatever ever you want, and like she says your order back to you, but you didn't say that much. She should just said just come to the window, type shit. To sing, do a lot of ad-libbing. Yeah, I like that. He said, yeah. Keith said, I just do ad-libs. That's it. Hey, sometimes that shit be working, though. So I'm going to do this chorus real quick. We're going to have some fun, guys. Let's do this shit. And this class will also be on my Patreon and the new website, The Creative Process, brought to you by Cartel Holiday. Big shout out to Cartel. We're going to make some things happen with that, brother. Let's get it. So this is Alphamorph. I don't know what the man called this. His name is Septix. He hired me to do this song. I am just doing what I do, sit in the studio and rap and talk to y'all. Let's get it.
Chasing goals, meeting deadline. This is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Time keep on slipping, never.
Okay.
Time keep on slipping, never stay. Chasing goals, meeting deadline. This is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel.
Stop. Don't breathe. Don't get mad. Don't do nothing. Just go right back into it.
Balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still.
Word.
Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is the journey, find your reflection.
Let's listen to it. Let's see if we like that.
Moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion.
I don't like it. It's too powerful coming in. All right, so let's go run it back again. Just do it again.
Balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
Nice and easy, nothing too cold, you know what I mean?
Balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still.
Yeah.
Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel.
Word.
Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection.
Yeah.
Life is a journey, find your reflection.
You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. We're gonna do one more.
Chasing goals, meeting deadline. This is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
Oh, I wasn't recording. Haha.
Chasing goals, meeting deadline. This is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still.
Time.
Deadline. This is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Deadline is where I gotta stay. It's bars. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
Nice and easy. Ooh, nice and easy, nothing crazy. So and then I like to practice my low first. So I practice my low.
Deadline is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for.
So I found my low. Time. Keep on slipping, never stand still. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Time. Listen to the beat.
Deadline.
Time, keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Yeah, you know what I mean? I just do it like that. I take my low and just do it like that. Time, keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Hold on, I'm gonna cut the auto tune down just a little tad bit. You know what I'm saying? Keep some of that naturalness of my voice. Time keep on living, never stand still. Yeah, I like that. That's perfect. All right, let's go. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your collection. I fucked up at the end, but it's all good. One time. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. And then I do one more of the low, just because. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. It's the same notes, but lower. So now you play all of it. But before I play all of it, Brody, I'm gonna go ahead and slide it down real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in the mixer. Put it in the mixer. And then I didn't do no ad-libs to that, so I'm gonna do ad-libs last. I'm gonna do ad-libs. I never done that before, but I'm gonna do it this time. So we're gonna put this in 9, first 2 points in the punch-in, and then we're gonna put the dubs for the first one, and then into 10, and then the other one to 11, the lows in 11 and 12. Let's do that. So we got them in there. They're on the mixer track now.
Deadline is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. And then and the chorus goes twice in the paperwork. In the lyrics that he sent me, he told me the chorus goes twice. So we're gonna bring this down, organize it a little bit, just so I know that is the difference when I'm mixing, and then I go back and I go write like names or whatever of the whatever I'm doing. I just want to do that. And guys, look, you don't have to do the hook again. When you get if you're repeating it from that, you don't gotta say it again unless there are certain nuances you want to add to the second part that lead into the verse. Unless you want to be like, time gonna keep on slipping. Like, unless you want to do some weird shit. I ain't trying to do no weird shit. I'm trying to stick to the script just like the homie gave me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to give them what they want, not what I feel. And that's the difference. Because not what I feel is not always correct. Deadline is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. What? Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Word. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Word. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Word. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Right. Endless emotion. That shit sound deep. Like I did that. Like I'm like chilling with Common or something. Like, bro, I don't write y'all know what type of stuff I make. Y'all know my real music. This ain't me. But
Doesn't mean I can't do it. And it doesn't mean I can't get $1. So I just want y'all to know that. My man said, do a lot of ad-libbing. That's how I learned how to sing. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Do crazy vocals. My vocal warm-up, before I even got on the stream, my vocal warm-up is to get the most phlegm out of my esophagus as much as possible. And I do not hard. I'm not trying to do a metal screen. I just wake up my vocal cords, let them know that I'm there. And I do that right before I stream, right before I go record. It's a process. It's a reason why vocalists practice certain things so they can get the job done. A lot of niggas just want to hop in the studio after hitting a fucking blunt and drinking a fucking 4 shots of Henny. It's like, bro, your voice is going to be horrible. And they be like, yeah, man, turn my headphones up. I need to turn the headphones up because you can't hear past the alcohol. I need to turn the headphones up because you can't even see straight. You can't even see your lyrics. You think the beat gonna make you say your lyrics. Nuh-uh. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Just get right in the studio, y'all. That's all I gotta say. One of these artists' girlfriends hit me up in the inbox. And they had the nerve to say, they both agreed with this, which I thought was crazy, that Kendrick Lamar is offbeat. And at that point in time, when you completely notice someone's ignorance, like you could be friends with them, you that could be your homie for 4 or 5 years, but when you literally know something about something and why a person did a certain thing and why it's like the same, like scientists, it's the same thing. It's like the same thing with scientists. And once you know that, it's nobody that can tell you different, right? Because I know music theory and it's a science. It's like a language. It's like, yeah, it's like a language. It's like telling somebody in Spanish, like, jalapeno is jalapeno. You feel me? So it's weird. So I make that comparison because she literally was like, oh, me and Justin believe that Kendrick Lamar was offbeat and he could have did better. And I'm like, y'all just niggas, you just like Drake and he's agreeing with you. Stop. You like that sing-songy shit. That nigga started acting like a nigga in the house and you didn't know how to act. Stop playing with me. Come on, man. Let's stop faking the funk. Don't inbox me telling me, Gordy's laughing. Don't inbox me telling me Kendrick Lamar is offbeat. I make music. I do 3/4, 4/4. Kendrick Lamar is rapping before the upbeats. It's called, so you have up like the regular metronome, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what Kendrick Lamar is rapping on is 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and then it like, so if you think about that, think of that pattern, right? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Oh, that's what he's doing. So when you know the math, when you know pi equals 3.14, someone's not gonna come up to you and be like, no, pi is 5.6. It's like, no, you're wrong. And the reason why you're wrong is because of these reasons. And I can literally show people. And I think they like blocked me or something. Like he was always asking me, like, shout out to Provenza. I love everything you do, bro. Like, I love your music, man. I was working on some of his music, but like his wife was like, not even him, not even this nigga. He didn't even say nothing to me. His wife was like, Kendrick sucks. And I'm just like, no, you like Drake and you don't want to believe Drake was on stage kissing 17-year-olds. Because you wanted to be that 17-year-old girl, little girl. You're still stuck back in, I best I ever had. And then if you go look at that song, he was recording in A minor. I'm just saying. It's a reason why Kendrick said what he said. Jalapeno. Doug, I'm telling you, that's like, yo, she told me, she literally said Kendrick Lamar was off beat, right? And I was just like, but he's not. Like, he's rapping to the upbeats of the metronome. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show nigga. He stops at a certain point, but the points he stopped at is where the is, and he's rapping in the middle of. It's James Brown, bro. It's James Brown, bro. Kendrick's a smart guy. Greg Adams, what's good with you, baby? He said, come back. I'm not going back to P. You come down here. Why y'all watching? Look, Greg, look, listen, I love you, brother. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna say this. Why y'all just want to sit in Presque Isle for? Come on, man. It's a whole different world out here. Presque Isle is a circle of Walmart and the mall, bro. Come on. And the McDonald's. Yo, Greg, it's one McDonald's in Presque Isle. I'm just saying, like, he said, come back to Presque Isle. I don't want to go to Presque Isle, bro. It's so much fun out here, bro. Like, and look, okay, Greg, so I was in Holton. Shout out to Chuck and Shy Fire Fest. I was in Holton and I hit everybody up and I said, yo, I'm in Holton. If anybody wanted to come see me, BT out here. Nobody, except for the people in Holton. And a couple Presque Isle people came out. I ain't gonna say that. But a couple Presque Isle people came out. But I was in Holton, bro, and I ain't been up there in years. I had an Airbnb. We could have partied all types of shit, but nobody popped through except for, like, the close homies. I bet. Pull up. I got you. I got the Motel 6 right down the street from the studio, bro. I got you. Pull up. Drink a couple brews, man. David, what's good with you? He said, go back to PI. I was like, I ain't trying to go back up there. I miss you, though, Greg, man. That's the OG, man. Shout out to Greg, man. Greg was a great friend of mine when I lived in Presque Isle. He always believed in the music. He always like, man, you could go somewhere with this. He's like, you're really good. And I sucked, but he always believed in me. So, but he thought I was good on the computer and, like, making beats. So, but I sucked as a rapper when I was younger. I think so. He said, you didn't hit me up, bro. You got that. You got that, brother. You got that. All right, but yeah, man. And I like, Greg, I was so confused, man. And this girl was telling me Kendrick Lamar was offbeat, and it's just the same thing, Gordy. It's the same thing, bro. You wouldn't call a jalapeno jalapeno. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, bro. And I was like, we might not be friends anymore because of how you feel about Drake and what Kendrick exposed. So just all I want to say is, guys, just love what you got going on. Do what you got going on. Consume content in a way where it's like a diet. You looking at it a certain way. Like, I could take this in, but I ain't gonna take that negative stuff in because it's gonna affect your brain. Greg said, you didn't hit me up, bro. So let's listen to this song from the top. I've been punching in the whole time. So my whole thing with this is I'm trying to show old hate keepers that you can punch in. You don't have to do one takes. That's what I'm doing. You just got to know how to perform your music. And the crazy thing about it, I didn't write this shit. I don't sound like this. I don't write nothing. My stuff is all grungy. They said they want my voice deep. Yeah. Relentless journey brings a sand in my hand. The clocks tick, days pass, understand my plan. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessing and the curse, this duality's found. Say you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline, this is where I gotta stay. It's balls. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment to tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment to tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Facts. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Understand. I might do that again. Oh yeah, so look. So I'm a cheat code this. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna cheat code the hell out of this. So, like, we got that part, right? I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna add ad-libs like the homie Keith was saying. So, like, I'm gonna do like bullshit ad-libs. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but I'm just gonna have fun with it. Connection.
Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time never keep on slipping, never stand still. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection.
Oh, you know what I'm about to do, player. I'm about to pull out that T-Pizzle. That T-Pizzle effect, man. I'm telling you, man. T-Pain, master of let's see, he's already grabbing my voice. This is what these niggas want. I like a lot of these people can't get their auto-tune to sound like this. It's crazy. Niggas want they auto-tune to sound like that, but I don't like it. But what I do with it is I turn it down a little bit so it sounds kind of natural. So now I got a little bit less tune.
I don't know. Never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on living, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Yeah. Oh no 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 no. Whoa whoa whoa. La da 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 da. Ba 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 da ba da. Woo ba 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 da ba da. Woo ba 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 da ba ba.
It's like playing an instrument.
Time keep on slipping. Keep on slipping. Time keep on.
Let me put it on minor pentatonic.
Ah na na.
Yeah, it's minor pentatonic.
Ah na na. Time keep on slipping into the future.
Oh. Hey, yo, look, listen, if you play Space Jam right now, I might cry. Like, I don't care. I will cry on camera if you play Space Jam right now. If you played Space Jam right now, I will cry. But I can see where they got the inspiration from creating this song. They got the inspiration from Space Jam. Fly like an eagle. Who's that? Seal. Fly like an eagle. And then for the bridge, time keep on slipping into the future. But you see, like so they just go pentatonic when they want to change the feeling of the song. And I think people got to realize what's really going on in these tracks, man. That's all I'm trying to say. We got one more viewer up in here. What's good with you? So let's go ahead and at that time, keep on slipping into the future. Time keep on slipping into the future. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you need. That's what you need for that. So let's listen to it.
Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Time keep on slipping, never. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find my moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion.
See, like that's it.
Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find my moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting to a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
That's it. And that's what I'm gonna add to the secondary chorus. So it seems like it's changing, but it's not. It's just a different voice there. So let's get it.
Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still.
Boom, and there you go. Now you got an extra point to make it sound cool, just to add on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta do that much. You ain't gotta add no much. You gotta add all that shit. It's there. It sounds clean. It's good. I haven't even processed nothing. So what we're gonna do, literally all I'm gonna do is put this right under 12 and 13. I'm gonna turn this T-Pain effect off my voice. So I'm gonna pull it down. Boom. And I feel like the T-Pain voice was like sometimes auto-tune doesn't sound like what it should sound. So I feel like the T-Pain effect is a voice meant from like 2000s and up. So that's what my voice is hitting those harmonies in that pitch range, like 432, 441, or 440, so on and so forth. So that's why I feel like that auto-tune works really well with that, because I'm hitting those nuances. And that's why I got like 8 different auto-tunes. I don't even know why I have them, but I have different type of auto tunes for different type of settings. Some people literally think, I hate that South Park episode. Some people literally think people just throw lyrics into a machine and they throw it in auto tune and it fixes everything. Like, no, you got to process and equalize and negative subtract and surgical EQ and fab filter, all types of stuff that's going down. And it's crazy what people would think and believe is something that's going on. I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick, guys. I'm gonna turn it right back on after this. Facebook don't like that with the way that looks, so I have to make sure I'm on point. So I'm gonna play the track for you guys one more time. I did not write this. I did not make this beat or nothing. This is a freelancing job. I just want that to be clear. So stop holding on to your music, stop holding on to your voice like it's yours. It's not. It was put here on this earth to share with the people. Understand what I'm saying?
They said they want my voice deep.
They said they want my voice deep.
Yeah. Relentless journey, brings a sand in my hand. The clocks tick, days pass, understand my plan. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessing and the curse, this duality's found. Say you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline, this is where I gotta stay. It's bars. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still.
What?
Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
Hey, yo, I didn't see that before, Keith. Hey, man, I appreciate your comment, brother. And I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you tuned in. I'm glad Delia Bond liked what you created, and I hope with your musical career you go far and wide. So go with your over hyper mind sometimes. It's not for that though. You created something for that experience, right? They want me to create something that is chill, laid back. Over hyper mind distracts you from the goal. So, but your goal needed that. So if your goal is up here and you need a hyper mind to reach that, that's fine. But if the goal is like, hey man, I need a good solid track, lo-fi, 86 BPMs, and in this key, you do a hyper mindset, you're gonna create a bridge, you're gonna change the beat a little bit, you're gonna change the drums. You know what I'm saying? So you're fighting what can really grow with the song in itself when you are like trying to use yourself as like the push or the pull. I let go of myself when I create, because I don't want Mr.Goodbarz in it. I don't want Black Juggalo in it. I don't even want Timothy in it. I want a freelance artist. That's why I keep telling y'all. He tried to give me his credits and what he's done, and that's cool, bro. I'm not doing that for her. I'm not doing that for somebody else. I'm doing this for Scriptix, and he paid me to do it. Just like that. Nothing more, nothing less. I can't ask for nothing more, because this is what he paid for. You feel what I'm saying? You took an idea you had, and it was phenomenal. Great product. And you gave it to somebody else. That was your idea, though. It already sounded great. Why did you need her to tell you that it sounded great? Why did you need her to why did you need her to tell you that? Was it for promo? Was it to better your career? Or just to say, hey man, Dahlia, on my comment, Goodbarz, I work with Dahlia Bond. I get it. Cool. I appreciate it, I guess. Like, I'm glad she's being a producer that worked with her is watching me record. I think that's a great, wonderful thing. All I'm saying is, brother, is when you have that hyper mindset about things, right? Like I'm gonna put this in, and I'm gonna take the drums, and I'm gonna go. It doesn't, bro. It's not gonna work all the time. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes people don't want that. I've sat on Fiverr for 4 years, and I've literally put my heart and soul in tracks, and literally had someone look me in the face and say, I don't want all that shit. I want a clean vocal with you saying the lyrics. I added harmonies, fourth part choruses, and all this. I changed the drums. I'm like, it was like my first order. It was my first $150 order. I was all excited. I'm like, I'm gonna go in. They paying me money like a session. And then I come to find out the people don't care about all that shit. That was the sad part. Yo, Jordan Day, what's good with you, baby? Long time no see, man. People don't care about that shit, man. They want something nice, simple, and fun that fits their project. Something just like this.
Voice deep. Yeah. Relentless journey brings a sand in my hand. The clocks tick, days pass, understand my plan. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony. Blessing and the curse, this duality's found. Say you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline, this is where I gotta stay. Bars. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. What? Gotta find a moment to tell you how I feel. What? Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Yeah. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on sticking, never stand still. Never stand still. Gotta find a moment to tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Yeah. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment to tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
Deep in with the chaos, I never need to connect. Now this is verse 2. Oh no, this is verse 2. So verse 2, I didn't write none of this. So again, like I was telling the Keith, I can't divide from what they want from me to do. Bro, I know. You want to add this and add that and add, but we can't, bro. We can't. On the next track, we will. How about that? On the next track, I'll be super hyper mind for. I'll be over hyper. You know what I mean? I'll scream and growl like we always want to do as musicians and artists. But I got to think of this as a producer. I got to think of this as an engineer. What sounds good? And that is the fight within myself. Is my producer side fighting my artist side, and then they both agreeing upon something. And that's why I do the work I do. You know what I mean? Like I know that this sounds good. I don't even care if they use it as a reference track for somebody else to sing. And you know, your favorite artist Drake does that all the time. Like everybody loves Drake, but he literally took Rory's song to make a diss track to somebody else. So it's you know what I mean? Like some of your favorite artists do less than what I'm doing, and they get away with it, and y'all still bump them, and y'all still grind. And I'm not hating on the process. I'm just trying to show you that you do not need an over hyper mind to create for other people. Not just for yourself to give and sell as a product, but for their platform or their project. You know what I'm saying? So now we got this the second verse. I'm gonna take my auto-tune off my my main vocal. And I just go back into it. I listen to it real quick.
Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Ignorance is bliss, I don't need no contemplation. Lost in the chaos, sinking in a revelation. Navigating life's maze, I was always making plays. I just handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. I just handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations, I'm goody but mostly hated. Oh, I gotta go in on this. Oh my God, I gotta go in. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Ignorance is bliss, I don't need no contemplation. Lost in the chaos, sinking in a revelation. Navigating life's maze, I was always making plays. I just handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. No personal no personal aspirations, I'm goody but mostly hated. Oh yeah, okay, all right. So I'm a punch. So y'all can see this is the show y'all why punching works really well. Well, what up, Pamela? What's good with you? We in the studio, Mr.Goodbarz, let's get it. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Ignorance is bliss, I don't need no contemplation. Lost in the chaos, seeking inner revelation. Navigating life's maze, I was always making plays. I just handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. Boom, right? So like we got that. So now what I do here is like, okay, so that part was a little bit confusing for me, right? Handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations. So now I can go in. Now I don't have to worry about that breath. I don't have to worry about nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and just go. I'm gonna go. You feel me? I'm gonna just go. You feel me? Ignorance is bliss, I don't need no contemplation. Lost in the chaos, seeking inner revelation. Navigating get my voice back. I was always making plays. I just handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations. I'm goody but mostly hated. I'm pulling the wheat from your haters. I'm pulling the wheat from haters. Your body will push the daisies. All right, bet. And my punch right there. Ignorance, skating life's maze. I was always making plays. I just clean punching right with the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations. I'm goody but mostly hated. I'm pulling the wheat from Hades. Your body will push the daisies. Now I was a little bit breathy at the end. So what you do? Skating life's maze. I was always get your breath out. I just handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations. I'm goody but mostly hated. I'm pulling the wheat from Hades. Your body will push up daisies. So like, you know what I mean? I got clean with that. So I want that clean. Handed off to personal aspirations, handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations. You see what I'm saying? You see how clean the punching is now? The punching is on point in what I needed. Is exactly what I wanted from the track itself. So now I gotta finish it off, and then I could just throw the hook back in. You know what I mean? So what we're gonna do now is just finish this verse off. Personal aspirations, I'm goody but mostly hated. I'm pulling the wheat from Hades. Your body will push up daisies. I'm striving to be the best in the hood. I was catching wreck. We was fighting in the alleyways, trying to see who be up next. You know what I mean? And then I just thought, time keep on living, never stand still, and then it finishes. You know what I mean? So here it is. Personal aspirations, I'm goody but mostly hated. I'm pulling the wheat from Hades. Your body will push up daisies. I'm striving to be the best in the hood. I was catching wreck. We was fighting in alleyways, trying to see who be up next. Little breathy at the end. So what I'm gonna do is do that again.
And I'm gonna catch my breath back.
Personal aspirations, some goody, but mostly hated. I'm pulling the weed from Hades. Your body will push up daisies. I'm striving to be the best in the hood. I was catching wreck. We was fighting in alleyways trying to feed.
I'm getting breathy at the end. So what I'm gonna do is take a deep breath. Now, this is where you gotta discipline yourself and understand what's going on with your body and understand why you're being breathy at certain points. Because I'm talking before I'm rapping to you guys. So what I'm gonna do is not gonna say anything. I'm gonna just be quiet. Take a deep breath. Focus.
Personal aspirations, some goody, but mostly hated. I'm pulling the weed from Hades. Your body will push up daisies. I'm striving to be the best in the hood. I was catching wreck. We was fighting in alleyways trying to see who would be up next.
That was better. I stumbled a little bit.
Personal aspirations, some goody, but mostly hated. I'm pulling the weed from Hades. Your body will push up daisies. I'm striving to be the best in the hood. I was catching wreck. We was fighting in alleyways trying to see who be up next. Is bars. Yeah.
See? So let's go.
Endless emotion, fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Ignorance is bliss, I don't need no contemplation. Lost.
Ignorance is bliss, I don't need no contemplation. So you should say it again.
Life is a journey, find your reflection. Ignorance is bliss, I don't need no contemplation. Lost in the chaos, seeking inner revelation. Navigating life's maze, I was always making plays. I just handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations, I'm goody, but mostly hated. I'm pulling the weed from Hades, your body will push up daisies. I'm striving to be the best in the hood, I was catching wreck. We was fighting in alleyways, trying to see who be up in nets. Is bars. Yeah, yeah.
Boom. And look, the song's done. Look, the song's done. Look at that. Punching in 2 verses. Another chorus. Boom. I ain't even gotta go nowhere with it. All I gotta do is copy and paste that shit. Bow. Look at that. Bring it down one time. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Bring it right down. Dirty, 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 dirty down south, baby. Like, that's it. That's it. And then look. Song done. You just made $150. You could just send it off just like that. But I'm going to do some processing for him. But I'm not going to teach y'all that part yet. This is Mr.Goodbarz, a.k.a. Timothy Thorpe. And I represent YHL Young Hustle League. If you ever need some work done, please hit me up on Mr.Goodbarz Toy Box Studio, where we can make your dreams, your goals, and your projects come true. Let's make it happen. If you ever need me, hit me up at 603-703-9926. That number again is 603-703-9926. I'm Mr.Goodbarz. Let's play this track one more time all the way through, man.
Life is a journey.
Thank you guys so much for being a part of this, man. I just wanted to, this is also going to be a part of my my classes that I'm gonna have, so people can understand like what's going on in FL Studio, because a lot of people have a tough time in FL Studio, and I just want to let people know that it's easy. It's easier than you think. You're just making it tough on yourself. So like, I just want to just show you guys how easy it is to make money with your music if you're willing to give up your own personal greedy mindset. So let's go ahead and run it.
I want my voice
They
deep.
said they want my voice deep. Let's run it, y'all.
Relentless journey brings a sand in my hand. The clocks tick, days pass, understand my plan. Invisible forces be pushing me and pulling me. Moments slipping by the strings, feeling like a symphony.
Yeah.
Blessing in the curse, this duality's found. Say you 10 toes down, you never touching the ground. Routines, responsibilities define my everyday. Chasing goals, meeting deadline, this is where I gotta stay.
Let's go.
Bars. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
Yeah.
Time keep on slipping, never stand still.
Never stand still.
Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel.
Tell you how I feel.
Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection.
Let's go.
Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
Word.
Time keep on slipping, never stand still.
Yeah.
Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel.
Let's go.
Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Ignorance is bliss, I don't need no contemplation.
Yeah.
Lost in the chaos, seeking inner revelation.
I do.
Navigating life's maze, I was always making plays. I just handed off to the right with the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations, I'm goody, but mostly hated. I'm pulling the weed from Hades, your body will push up daisies. I'm striving to be the best in the hood. I was catching wreck. We was fighting the obstacles in my way. No personal aspirations, some goodie, but mostly hated. I'm pulling the weed from Hades. Your body will push up daisies. I'm striving to be the best in the hood. I was catching wreck. We was fighting in alleyways, trying to see who be up in nests. It's bars.
Time keep on slipping, never stand still.
Yeah.
Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
Y'all just saw me make some money.
Slipping, never stand still.
Word to mommy.
Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection. Time keep on slipping, never stand still. Gotta find a moment, tell you how I feel. Endless emotion, we fighting for a new connection. Life is a journey, find your reflection.
That's it. And that's how you make bread with your shit, man. Stop trying to add all the extra stuff and use your hypermind. Yo, shout out to Keith, man. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Again, I'm Mr.Goodbarz. I represent YHL Young Hustle League, Mr.Goodbarz Toy Box Studio, High Res Gaming, and the Four Shits Podcast. Come check me out. Come vibe with us. Come learn how to really make music so you don't look crazy out here on stage. Y'all take it easy.